So you're making that move to Utah, and I've told you all the great things and some of the not so great things about this particular state. But what about taxes? After all, I wouldn't want you to move to a state and get a big surprise and go, Mike, I love it here. I love the outdoor recreation. I love the weather, but I'm getting screwed on taxes. I cannot afford it. So on this video, I'm going to cover all the taxes that I can think of that would apply when you live in this particular state. So let's get after it right now. A warm welcome to the Living in Utah channel. I'm Mike Gallagher. I'm a local real estate agent right here in the local area. On this channel, we talk everything about the state of Utah. If you'd like to find out more, you may consider tapping that subscribe button down below and hitting that bell notification, and you'll receive an alert every time I release a new video, and that's every week. And apart from making videos, we also help people buy or sell real estate right here in the local area, and we absolutely love it. So if I can be of any assistance, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. 7 days a week, we got your back when moving to the U state. So Utah is just like most of the other states. We have to fund the government via taxes. On a federal level, we fund the government via taxes. State level, exact same. I think in my lifetime, we will always have taxes. I don't think that is going to change. So first on the list, let's talk about income tax. Yes, we do have a state income tax. You will pay state tax on your income. During many of the political campaigns nationally, there has been this idea floated about a flat tax many times. Came up in the last election. I remember about 20 years ago, there were some candidates talking about a flat tax where you would just pay 5%, 10%, 15%, etc., etc. Well, right here in the state of Utah, we have a flat tax. Yes, we have one rate for all income levels, and the rate is 4.95% across the board. It's very easy to calculate. Let's say you make $100,000 a year. You would pay approximately $4,950 in taxes. Well, almost. Not quite that amount, because when you file the form, you do get to claim any kind of deductions like your filing status, single or married, and the amount of dependents that you have to help lower your overall tax bill. So it might be a little bit lower than that amount. My question for you is, are you in favor of a flat tax? Do you think it's fair? Do we do it correctly in the state of Utah? Would you like to see a flat tax nationally? Or are we totally off our rocker and we should do away with the flat tax in the state of Utah? I would love to know in the comments down below. Coming up next on the list, we have sales tax. Yes, we do charge sales tax on items in the state of Utah. If you search the internet, there are many sites that state our sales tax rate is 4.85%. Well, that's only partly true. It's confusing, very confusing. So if you come to the state of Utah and you think you're going to pay 4.85%, it's not happening, folks. That 4.85% is what the state collects. But the local counties and the local cities, they add their fee on top of that. They all have their hand in the cookie jar. So go ahead and throw that 4.85% right out the window, because I'm not aware of any area with that particular rate. I would go with 7.25%. That's the most common price that I've seen in most areas, but you will find some areas that are a little bit lower and a little bit higher. So if you wanted a range, I would probably go 7.15 to 7.45%. Now, food is a little bit different. When you buy groceries, milk, eggs, cheese, it is lower. It is only 3%. If you go to Costco and you buy groceries and some other non-food items like pants, shirt, a TV, the computer has the ability to charge you 7.25% on the other items and 3% on your groceries. So it is hard to beat the system. Also, since we're talking about Costco, I've got a great example for you, and this can happen all over the state. If you visit the city of South Ogden, they have a Costco. You'll pay 7.25% sales tax. But you can drive 1 mile down the road to Riverdale City, where they have a Sam's Club located, but their sales tax rate is 7.45%. It makes you think when you're buying high dollar purchases like vehicles. Say you want to buy a Ford vehicle. Well, you could visit one dealership in one city and another dealership in another city, and the sales tax rates could vary. So there may be some savings to be taken. So next on my list, property taxes. So if you're going to purchase a home, you do have to pay property taxes. There's no exact formula, no number that I can give you and say it's 1%, 2%, 3%. It's all over the board. It varies by city, it varies by county, where you're at in the state. But here's some examples, and I pulled these numbers from a variety of counties, and it's just a rough guide. Let's say you're purchasing a $350,000 home. $1,538 per year. $1,819 per year. $1,915 per year. $1,647 and $1,656. So a rough guide on about a $350,000 home would be about $1,500 to $2,000 per year. Let's say you bump up to a $600,000 home. $2,943, $2,598, $2,684, and $2,532. So somewhere around the low 2,500s up to about $3,000 on a $600,000 home per year. Now, as a rough guide, like when I'm in a home or showing a home, I have my own little formula. It's not exact science by any means, but I go with about 0.5 to 0.6% of the home value. Let's just make round numbers. You are buying $1 million home. I would say that the yearly property tax is probably about the $5,000 to $6,000 range per year. So the reason there is no exact number is every city and county, they can add to the bill. Let me give you an example. On the screen, I'm going to put one of my rental properties that I own. First of all, you'll notice the market value on there. Many times you'll find that the home value listed by the county is lower than what it will sell for. This particular home is listed on here at $216,000, but it would easily sell for the $300,000 price range. Let me give you an idea of some of the items that is listed on the bill. You have money going to the Davis School District, the State Charter School, Davis County Flood, Davis County Health and Services. You'll notice on there there's a Davis jail bond of $2,005. My assumption is at some point they needed to take out a bond for the local jail, probably to remodel the jail. You have Weber Basin Water. You have Weber Basin Sewer. There's quite a few entities on here that have added their fees to the bill. This total bill is approximately $1,500. So please let me know in the comments if you feel that Utah property taxes are on the high end of the spectrum, average, or low compared to other states that you have lived in. How about capital gains tax? Well, it is taxed at the same rate as the income tax rate of 4.95%. How about inheritance and estate tax? We have none. Yes, zero. At the current time, you will not have to file an inheritance tax return. Now, things can change in the future. So in conclusion, that's some of the taxes that we have in the state of Utah. If you can think of any tax that I have left off the list, please let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And until the next video, take care and stay safe.